Alright, hey guys, this is Murderous TCG back with the video, and with this video I'm going to be talking about a new Infernoid deck profile. This is my 60 card build. This is post ban list where Grass-like Screener has been semi-limited. And let's just get started here. So I run 3 copies of Infernoid Permias. It's just a Night Beam. You want to have 3 copies for the consistency and for having the name. 2 Decatron, because Decatron you usually want to run 3 copies, but because you're running a lot of Reasoning, Monster Gates, and you have a 60 card build, you just want to be dumping a lot of cards here. 3 Entras, just be able to, it's a form of removal that just lets you bounce a card. It's a really solid card here. Harmadic is another form of monster removal, but it's going to be mainly just destruction, and that's why we don't really want to run too many copies of that. Patrulia, destroying spells and traps is nice, so I like running 3 of those. Fairy Tale Snow is a really good card that just takes advantage of this being a Grass-like Screener build. You're going to have a lot of spells and traps in the grave that you don't need, and you're just going to be able to get so much value by having Snow, being able to target one monster your opponent controls, change it to face on defense. This protects you a lot of the time. It's protected me a few times, so it's a really good card to have here at 1. 3 Infernoid Sightsmiths, because you need the Infernoid names, and Sightsmiths is a great Infernoid to have a 3 of. It's able to attack, banish afterwards. It's a non-target banish. 3 copies I think is really solid to have there. Lava Golem, because you're going to be going second a lot, and just being able to remove your opponent's monsters through a double kaiju essentially is really powerful. Infernoid Tondo, you can attack twice, and pretty solid, but just having 1 copy of it is okay. 3 Deviati, because this is a heavy storm that has a monster negate built in, so it's really nice to have that, and it's more powerful than the Dark Hole that has a spell and trap negate. 3 Reasoning, because Reasoning is obviously really good with this deck. You just have a bunch of you don't have a lot of monsters that can be normal summon. It's only the 2 Decatrons and the Fairy Tale Snow, so being able to use Reasoning and then Monster Gate just gives you so much value. Terraforming, to search for your Lair of Darkness. 2 Left Arm Offering, because there's a lot of spells that you can search out that really help you out, and it's worth sacrificing your hand in order to do that. We have Reasoning, we have Monster Gate, we have the Grass-like Screener, we have Void Imagination. These are all pretty solid targets. 3 Monster Gate, same reason as Reasoning, but if you have Lair of Darkness, this gets so much value. Just going second, being able to sacrifice your opponent's monster and get value out of it, why not? 3 Into the Void for consistency, just being able to draw more. That Grass-like Screener, just being able to cut your opponent, cut your deck, and then just dump a bunch of cards. It's obvious to just run this card in Infernoids. It just makes so much sense. Pot of Extravagance, being able to draw so many cards, and you don't really care about your extra deck. It's a nice bonus, but you don't really need it. Lightning Storm, because you're going second, just being able to clear cards is solid with this card. Pot of Prosperity, again, consistency. You just want the consistency of being able to search out specific cards that you might need. Lair of Darkness, because yeah, this is, you're going to be able to tribute a lot, and tributing your opponent's monsters sucks for them. They hate seeing that happen. Void Vanishment, because yeah, you want to switch out your Void Imagination, because if you get Void Imagination and actually succeed in using it, it's going to be very difficult for your opponent to get past it. Just because even if they can get rid of the fusion monster, they still have to deal with the 3 destructions that Infernoid Tierra causes, and they have to deal with the Infernoid monsters that are now in the grave. 2 Called by the Graves, because you know you hate hand traps, and this is a great way to deal with them. 2 Forbidden Droplets, because you're going to be going second and just dealing with monsters that may seem unbreakable. This is a great way to break them. 2 Evenly Match, again, if they have a really strong board, just being able to banish cards until there's only 1 on each field is solid. If you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out the Patreon description down below. And let's just go straight to the extra deck here. So 3 Elder Entity Nest, because this is going to be your target for Infernoid Terra. You're going to be able to use Infernoid Terra's effect in order to dump the 3 nests, and then from there pop 3 cards on the field. Pretty solid there. 2 Tierra, just because Tierra is gonna, you want to have, in case you don't need the extra destruction, you can drop another Infernoid name there. Gravity Controller, because if they negate Tierra, you don't want to have Tierra on the field. It's just going to become useless. So Gravity Controller is a great way of getting rid of it. Nightmare Phoenix is a solid link too that lets you destroy a spell or trap, but also if you actually succeed in co-linking, it could be pretty decent to get that extra draw. Hida, Lina, and Dark, just being able to take your opponent's monster, and you know, Link Climb is pretty solid. So obviously Fire, Light, and Dark, which are able to use with all of them, because Infernoids, this one specifically with the Fairy Tale Snow, and then Dark because you're going to be using the Lair of Darkness to make them all dark. And then Nightmare Unicorn, just to target a card in the field, shuffle it into the deck. Great form of removal. Then we have 2 Crusader Equimechs. It's going to make it easy for you to finish your opponent. If you guys haven't seen, you can get this Equimechs are really high attack, and then right after he attacks, just being able to tribute it and then attack with your other Infernoids is nice. Selene, it's just a solid card that you have access to because of Fairy Tale Snow and just lets you link climb. And then Axis Kotaker, just another way to finish your opponent. And that's pretty much it for my 60 card build. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys would change, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.